This is PayPal, and this will complete building your first funnel. Even if you're creating a freebie or an ethical bribe, at some point you're going to want to have a way to invoice clients or set up an order page for a product or a button page for a product that you're going to want to sell. I recommend PayPal. There are other e-commerce options out there. PayPal has been around for a number of years. It's been very stable and safe. And as you can see, there are 169 million people who shop with PayPal. This is one of the things that I will say to you. Google prefers that you have an HTTPS URL for your website if you're doing e-commerce. That's an additional $60 a year for that certification, and it's just window dressing. So there have been tests and surveys and studies done which show that adding that little seal of security really doesn't mean much to someone who has the intention to buy. There's no harm in having that there. But in the beginning, when you're bootstrapping, you can use a hosting service like GoDaddy. I've used GoDaddy now for 5 years. I manage multiple web properties through GoDaddy. I build them for my own businesses. I build them for clients. And what I suggest when you're just starting out and you're bootstrapping is use PayPal and create payment buttons on your website. And it's okay to redirect people to PayPal to get their item from you. They're going to know. Now, with 160 million people, most people are familiar with the PayPal option. They will feel comfortable ordering their item from you. It's then your job to make sure that you set up your buy page or your button page or your add to cart page with the URL that redirects customers to deliver the purchase from you, whether it's a digital item or whatever it is. You make sure that their next smart click, after they've been smart enough to buy something from you, takes them to their product and getting access to their product and using it. And you do not want to delay this. Any delay in this of more than a few hours today will mean that people will begin to suspect that the transaction may be fraudulent. So do take the time when you set up an add to cart or a buy button within PayPal. Go through all the steps of setting up that page, and on page 3 you will find that there's an option for you to paste in a URL, a redirect URL, to take your customers when they finish their purchase. So I don't want to dwell on PayPal. I may do an entirely separate demo on PayPal. But for purposes of the Smart Clicks Me free course, I wanted to just give you the complete pieces of building out your first funnel, which does mean you're going to need to have an e-commerce solution. PayPal does take 3%. So I have clients in various parts of the world. Some of them are paying me where they live, it's pounds. Where I live, it's dollars. When they pay me using a credit card, using PayPal, PayPal does the monetary exchange, pounds to dollars. They take a 3% off the top, and that's what will land in my bank account. So you need to be aware of that. PayPal will also help you with refunds. There have been times when I've bought some digital products that haven't worked out, or the people haven't fulfilled those orders. Sometimes that will happen with bonuses and things that you get in the internet marketing space. PayPal has a clear process on how to get a refund. I've used that more than once. I have had a couple of people request refunds from me, clients who have understood that working with me wasn't going to be a good fit for them, because I do hold people responsible and accountable for their end of the deal. So you want to have a system where you can get refunds and you can give refunds and you can track all of your transactions. And I do recommend PayPal for doing this, despite the fact that they take 3%. When you grow, you can decide on another payment option solution, and there are many of them out there. But this one will get you started, and it's the last piece you need to build a funnel and start marketing your first few opportunities for people to buy from you.